guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Aileen from Makeup by Aileen. If you're already subscribed to this channel, welcome back guys. So for today's video, being in the spirit of Valentine's Day and all, I thought we would test out the Febble Eternal Sweet Love palette. It's a pink one like this. If you open it up, it looks like this inside. Some nice pink and neutral shades inside here. I have played with this shade and the shade over here. I had to swatch it. I couldn't wait. I've had it for probably 2 months, so I needed to stick my fingers in at some point. So I hope you all are having a wonderful Valentine's Day, and let's jump right into this Valentine's Day look. Okay, as you can see, my face is already got foundation on, primer, setting spray, everything. The brows are on. I even have my lids primed, my eyelids primed. And let's jump right into, just want to make sure my mirror is not in your guys' way, into testing out this Febble Sweet Love eyeshadow palette. It is a really nice palette for anyone watching out there. If you want a nice pinky with a bit of neutral tones but more peachy pink colors in your collection, this is a really awesome palette to grab. So let's keep on with what we're actually doing, enough rambling, and let's get started. So I'm going to grab this shade over here called Angel. Just put this guy here. It's the shade over here and it's called Angel. And I'm going to grab a big fluffy brush. Let's grab one of my old favorite brushes that I haven't used in a while. Let's grab this guy over here, and we're going to dip into it, not dust into it. There is quite a bit of kickback in the pan, as you can tell, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm going to use this as a transition shade in just under the brow bone. It's like a pinky, like a peachy color. I'm just going to work that in. You don't need to spend a lot of time blending the color in or packing the color on, because Febble eyeshadow palettes are really pigmented, which is really cool. Let's do this side over here. I have been absent off of YouTube for a few days. I haven't uploaded in a while. There will be a video up on Wednesday about it. I tested out a foundation and it burnt my skin. Like, it literally felt like I was having a chemical peel. So I haven't been able to film for a few days because my skin was very angry with me. But that video will be up on Wednesday, in-depth detail on what actually happened. So I'm not going to get into it now. Okay, let's grab a fluffier brush, a very fluffy crease brush, and we're going to go into this shade called, should we use Passion? I think it's Selena or Serene, yeah. Let's do the pink shade. Seeing that it is Valentine's Day, let's keep up with the Valentine's Day theme. I was going to go in with a more brown color, but let's not do that. I'm just going to lightly put some pink down because we don't want to look like we have pink eye or anything crazy. So I'm just going to bold that in the crease and then blend it into that other shade we laid down. And as you can tell, it's pretty pigmented, so just remember, when working with your Febble palette, you don't need a lot of color to get a decent amount of color payoff. Okay, let's do this side. So I have some color on my brush and I'm just blowing the color out and placing it where I want it. hope you guys are all going to have a really awesome Valentine's Day, or if you have plans. It's raining here, so it's a bit of a puffy weather. My husband doesn't do Valentine's Day. He says he admires me publicly, not secretly, which I thought was quite cute and funny at the same time. Okay, I'm going to go into the shade called Mocha, I think it is, over here, this dark purpley shade, and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner of the eyelid, just to deepen up the eye. If you can hear a dog crying, it is our neighbor's dog. It's been left alone for the first time, so the dog is fine. It's just, what should we say, sulking because it's alone for the first time in over a year. So I'm just going to do it just like that, nothing too crazy. To the side. Bring it into the very into the actual eye socket and work it so it's all blended nicely. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to work on my lower lash line and try some more brushes here to play with. Grab this big flat fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the shade Angel again, our first transition shade, and I'm just going to smudge up that lower lash line. Put like a transition shade in the lower lash. But kind of connecting it into where the color really is. Connecting the top and the bottom shades together basically is what you want to do. Just a little tip when working with reds or very bright colors like this, you just want to be a little bit careful, especially your pinks and your reds, that you don't look like you've given yourself pink eye, because that's just not a flattering look. Okay, let's get a little tiny little, yeah, let's use this guy. It's a little pointy blending brush, and I'm going to grab that shade Serene or Celine or whatever it is. We're just going to work that pink close to the lower lash, to the eyelashes. Like that. You don't want it too crazy, then you can go in with your flat blending brush and just make sure it's all nice and blended under your lash line, your waterline. Okay, I'm going to grab a little lining brush, angled lining brush. I'm going to go into that shade Mocha and just do like a little line right below the waterline. blended wing just so that the colors are connecting. And then just make sure everything is blended just like that. Okay, now that we have a very bright pink color called, well, it's not bright pink, it's almost like a Barbie pink shimmer over here. It is called Foggy Love, like Foxy but with a G. I think we're going to put that in the middle, and then we're going to go into Dreamy, which is more pink, muted down pink shade, and we're going to put it in the inner corner and what's left on the lid. Let's get some flat brushes. Okay, let's grab Foggy Love. I'm going to load the brush up and wet it as always, and just lay that down in the middle and just work it, blend it into the outer corner. And I'm going to put this on majority of my lid, but leaving some space to blend that other color in, just like that. Okay, grab some more. Make sure the brush is still wet, and do this side. I'm just going to grab the brush with a little bit of that mocha color on and just make sure it's all, the shimmer and the matte is blended together and we don't have a super harsh line. Let's grab a small flat brush. Just want to clean it quickly. It's got some green on it. Some green mixed with that pink. Okay, let's go into Dreamy. Brush effect. It's the brush as always, and we're going to put it right here and in a corner and drag it slightly down. I'm going to pat it in there and we're just going to blend it into that more pink shade so it's nice and blended just like that. And do the same thing on the other side over here. it is done. Okay, that's that for this Valentine's Day pinky reddish eye look. I'm going to pop off camera quickly, put some mascara on, and we'll be back on my final thoughts of this eyeshadow palette. Okay, you guys, I've popped on some mascara, and this is the final look of the Valentine's Day themed eyeshadow that I used today, and the eyeshadow palette, the Febble Sweet Love palette, this guy over here. It is really awesome palette. The colors are super pigmented. They have some very nice neutral warm tones, but it is more of a pinky red eyeshadow palette, so just bear that in mind if you're thinking about getting it. It is more your reddish warm pinkish color eyeshadow palette. This color over here is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous color. I will show you a little swatch on the back of my hand. It is like a nice duochrome color. It is flippin' gorgeous on itself, by itself, or even as an eyeshadow topper. These mattes are super pigmented, as well as the shimmers. You do get, I think it is 12, I think it's 12 shadows in here. It is flippin' gorgeous. It is around 250 to 300 rand, but the palette is awesome. I think there are 2 more in this Sweet Love range that I'm going to try pick up and do a review on, but I do have 2 in my collection already. And that's that for this video, you guys. I hope you guys have a super wonderful Valentine's Day, whether you're with someone special or alone, just eating some chocolates and watching some romantic movies. Definitely, yeah, where I am, it is definitely movie/bed weather today. So I hope you guys have a super awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.